Well, good morning, folks. I guess we're gonna have to figure out something here to boost our energy intake. And I think there's a few things that's going wrong here. So with these panels connected together to one controller, when it gets full sun, like perfect sun, it goes over the amperage of the controller, and the controller will shut off because it thinks it's got an over amperage. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to split. We're going to run one controller off of these 5 panels and one controller off of these 5 panels and them 5 panels, because this panel set seems to get a great amount of sun. This set doesn't get a great amount of sun. I thought we would get the evening sun, but it seems like the sun is so low in the horizon here that it gets shade on the panels from the other side of the road, which is kind of crazy. I didn't expect that, but I mean, it is what it is. We live and we learn. So this panel set does amazing. It does too good. It does so good that it just shuts off the controller. So we need to split that up, needless to say. So we're going to split that first. And then what I might even do is take that 6 panels, and because right now we got top panels, lower panels. That's how we're set up right now. We're going to take that right, or however you want to say it, the left set of panels and the right set of panels, we're going to separate them. We're going to have that a panel set and this a panel set, because the sun, as you can see, is coming out over there and then it's going to swing over here. So this set of panels is going to get sun first, and then eventually this set of panels will get sun. So what's happening is, because we run in series, if any panel has shade on it, it degrades the whole panel set. That's how it works. Why it works that way, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but that's how it works. So if one panel's got shade on it, it degrades the whole panel set. So what we want to do is keep all panels in the sun for the most amount of time. So as the sun goes over here, these panels over here will get shade first in the evening, and these panels will still be sun, if that makes sense. So there's a few things that we got to knock out this morning. We're going to just quickly try to set these up. I got a couple extra wires. We're going to play around with it. Hopefully we can get it all to work the way we want it to work. And yeah, I don't know. I got a good plan. The plan being executed is the problem, but yeah, let's knock this out and see what we can do. We're about to get full sun, and our solar is pretty low right now. It's been raining. We did get some good sun yesterday. However, the day is getting so short. I think there's a better way to do this. It's the only reason I'm really digging into this, but the days are still getting shorter, and we need as much power as we can possibly take from a day. And I don't know, this is the best way to do it. The winter is gloomy. I plan on running the generator quite a bit this year, just like we did last year, even though we have panels. But we're going to try to do this the best way we can. Let's knock this out. Okay folks, so we're pulling roughly 4,000 watts right now, which is good. It's a great thing. We got these 5 panels in this corner, and then these 5 panels. These 2 are still empty. I might connect them as well. So we got them the far left panels connected with these panels here, because these guys get a lot of shade throughout a lot of the day. And I might connect these 2 panels along with these panels to kind of push everything. However, when I do that, that's normally when we overload our system a bit. So it might be worthwhile, it might not. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Yeah, it's a bit crazy here. I wish I would have ran a 3rd set of wires. I wish I would have had a 3rd set of wires. I guess when we were concerned about the other wires not working, it didn't pan out. But who knows? This might change. This whole setup might change. Again, I don't know. Hey, I'm just trying to do what I can without getting bigger charge controllers. This is what I got. Kind of sucks, but a bigger charge controller is probably the way to go. If I do a 3rd charge controller, that means I have to set up more wiring. Another set of wires if I go with a 3rd charge controller, which would mean I would have to put a set of panels somewhere else and then rebury the wire. Yeah, there's always options. We can rebuild. I can put the panels on the garage. I can put panels somewhere else, and I can take the extra panels I have from here and move them or whatever. Yeah, who knows. But right now we have 15 panels pumping. It's just sad that these get a lot of sun or a lot of shade throughout most of the day, which is kind of sad. I thought the sun would set way over here so we would get a good amount of sun, but the problem is these trees on the other side of the road, the sun sets so low over here, it's starting to come down harder, and these trees up here shade the panels, and without cutting that little corner out, yeah, it's not going to work. It might happen during the winter, we'll see. It depends on the generator cash flow for gasoline. But yeah, we got this working. We got it set up to optimal for right now. Like I said, I might attach these 2 panels. I still could go, I physically could go 2 more into here. But like I said, what happens is the amperage goes over 70 when I have these two panel arrays hooked up, and it kills the charge controller. The charge controller doesn't like higher than 70 amps, so I don't know. I could do like a series parallel type thing. I was thinking about doing that on the other side, because it does, the bottom set gets shaded whereas the top set doesn't. I could do something to that extent of series parallel working stuff. We'll see. But yeah, that's what we got so far. This is what we've done for today. We got more to do for sure. It's getting chilly out here, but hey guys, check out the trailer. Oh no, it's empty. Yeah, so we ended up getting off the trailer. A little sketchy. I didn't video it because it was sketchy, and I didn't want to film somebody dying, so nobody died, by the way. But we did get it off the trailer, and it's on the slab. We got it on these car dollies right now, and I need to get it raised just a little bit more and cut the tubes, get them under there, get the tubes set, and then we'll get her hooked up. So I don't know exactly how high we're gonna go, but I would like to get them high enough where they're gonna be easy to crimp. And I don't know how we're gonna crimp inside there. Oof, that's crazy. But I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to work some magic in here and figure it out. I'm not sure. So we got her there. It was a chore. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't easy, and it was you can see, you know, yeah, the four-wheeler was helpful. But we ganked her. We did a good job, and yeah, I'm happy with where we're at. I'm thinking we will get her hooked up. I'll still work on it maybe a little bit, try to get it up in the air a little bit more. We'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so we got it set up nicely, I guess. We got, I don't know, that's about 12 inches. So looks like if we cut the pipes off at the 12-inch mark, they'll be roughly to here, which will be pretty nice. I think should be totally fine. I'll take this piece out maybe if I can. I'm pretty sure it's able to be pulled out. And then cut the pipes off. We got to put a ground wire in there into the hole, and then we can start lowering it down onto the pad. We'll see where she lines up at, but dang, this is scary in its processing, I guess. Wow, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out one step at a time. That's what we do. I will tell you, sometimes when I start a job, that's only 10 inches. So 10 inches will be right about there. But when I start a job, I tell you, it's super overwhelming. I get overwhelmed pretty quickly, and trying to get the job done is a little bit scary sometimes. But if you take it just one step at a time, it seems to go okay. I just got to break it down into the steps that I need. First step was to get the boiler right here. Second step was to get the boiler right here along with some way to roll it. 3, to get it over the pipes, because I didn't want to cut the pipes down here. Now 4, I gotta somehow be able to put couplings on these pipes to get more pipe up into the boiler. And then 3, hook everything up in here, or 5, I don't know. Get everything hooked up in here. Get the ground wire in. Gotta do that. Somehow hook the electrical up. I gotta get the pumps installed. I only have one pump. I need 2. Yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming when you think about everything that needs to be done. But like I said, just take it one step at a time, and it seems like we'll be okay. So now we want to cut this pipe as vertical as possible. You got to remember that this one is the garage, this one's the house. And my saw blade is not long enough to, man, and these things are tight together. So maybe we cut this one first, kind of work its way over. Yeah. If we do need to go up another inch, we can. I'm not afraid of it tipping over or anything, but getting it back onto the ground and getting these dollies out, well, that's going to be another fun process. Just have to see how that goes. Definitely have to blow these lines out. This one seems a little low. I must have measured incorrectly. Okay, next thing's next. Now that we got the pipes cut down, we gotta get this ground wire in here. Oh, that's supposed to be. That was real easy, real fast. Quick. We got our ground wire attached, we got our tubes cut. Now we need to cut a little bit more off the outside and we just leave the tubes sticking up so we have enough to clamp our other tubes on, so to get up into the boiler. So we got to cut this probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. We need to have exposed tubes. Sucks a lot trying to get this stuff off of there, so it's not fun by no means. I don't think this is going to be easy. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but we'll figure it out. This side first. Okay. And then, yeah, we got to get our tubes away from this. So right here. So man, we are off center a little bit, but my poor measurements. So we got to get this moved over the pipes. I don't know if these pipes will go under here. We'll figure it out when we get there though. That's for sure. Well guys, it was not easy. Yeah, next thing's next. It's always something new, but we got it on the ground. What a feat. She's in place, tubes are cut, she's ready to be hooked up. That was a feat in its own right. And you know what, no fingers got smashed. Yesterday we had a casualty of some fingers got smashed. Since, yeah, it wasn't my fingers, it was my ma's, poor lady. But yeah, so we got it down, no injuries today, thank God. And by the way, ma's great, her fingers are fine. So she says, I'll go see her today, make sure, double check, I guess. But we are on the ground, we are in place. We are one step closer to getting our boiler piped into the garage. We'll do a little cleanup, and then I think I'm gonna take my weekly shower today. So we'll get that out of the way, pick up my laundry, get all that stuff done. But thanks guys. All right, since it's kind of a gloomy day out there today, we'll get this finished up. We got our most of everything. I'm still waiting on the pump brackets. Haven't got them yet. It's supposed to be here maybe tomorrow, so hopefully that comes in. But I did get everything I need to kind of get everything permanently in here. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to fit everything in and knock it out. So it's like super windy out there today. It's like 40-mile-an-hour winds gusting. It's 20-mile-an-hour sustained. Today would be a great day to have wind power if we could, but we don't. So it is what it is. Lulu, what's the matter? But we'll see what we can do. We'll get this done. I'm not doing these bottom ones. This one will be easy enough to pull right out and just go over. But we need to blow air and make sure that we're going through the right tube. We don't want the supply line being this line and the return line being this one. All the rest is done. That's crazy though. Alright guys, it's that time of the week again. It's kind of a weird week. Seems like I've been out and about all week. We didn't seem to get a whole lot done this week. We did get the boiler in place, which is huge. We got the inside finished as far as we can, I should say, until we can get these boiler lines hooked up. I still need to go back down and grab a lot of parts and pieces for the boiler, including the antifreeze and all that jazz. So we do need to go get that stuff this week so we can finish the install. It is getting chilly. Man, it was like 20 degrees this morning. It's been getting cooler. Snow is on the way, guys, and I can tell winter is coming, even if it's not here now, because the solar is struggling. So the generator was used quite a bit this week. The solar, with these days and the sun and the way it's moving, it's so low in the sky. I don't know. And today was supposed to be sunny and it's cloudy, so it's not a good sign for us. We need the sun to come out today. Almost had to run the generator this morning. Barely made it yesterday. So yeah, we've been the generator's been putting in some work this week, to say the least. It wouldn't hurt. Man, I don't want to do it, but these 4 or 5, maybe even 6 trees could go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a couple in the back there could go, and it would be helpful. There's just a lot of branches here on this tree. Maybe we just do a little cutting to try to help it out, but we'd have to go pretty high, I think. And yeah, it wasn't supposed to cloud up until later this afternoon, but man, it's not looking good for us. So But we did get the boiler in place. We did mess around with the solar system. We did get the inside mostly as far as we could get completed. So we did good this week. And I did a lot of running around, a lot of store runs. Ran down to pick up a new vehicle this week. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week, and happy to be living out here every single day. Life just doesn't get better than this, guys. It really doesn't. I tell you, if I could change one thing, it would probably be not to have a winter this year, just so I could finish getting this house built. But I don't think that's going to happen. My partner in crime for building had a family emergency, which is going to take quite a few weeks. So he's one of the primaries for building the house. And yeah, sad to say that there's no way we would get the house up without him. So definitely need it takes a village, and one of my village members is down for the count right now. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. We'll start closing everything up. I have a feeling snow is gonna be here within the next couple weeks. Gun hunting's coming. It's right around the corner. We prepped for that this weekend as well. But we're getting there, slow but sure. We are getting there. I just want you guys to know I appreciate everything you guys do and the support. Hopefully, you're gonna have a great week. I'm gonna try to have a great week. I'm Dan. This is the Northwoods Dream. Peace.